Okay, I'm your Slaughter. So today I'm gonna bring you Light in the Woods demo. The game came out last week, but there was a lot of games to play. But the game is developed and published by Beta Studio, and it's like a psychological horror with escape room, meaning that you have to solve puzzles to advance to the next room, and you have time. It's like you see three candles, each one when one goes out, you have time, right? Like escape room, you have time. When the three candles go out, a monster will come and kill you. So then the game has some issues. That first one that I say is like the settings. They don't save. Like on my menu, you can change, but when you press play, the settings reset. You need to then again inside the game put sets that you want. They never save the settings. It's basically like that. It's one thing the developer needs to fix. The other is the dot. You're gonna see the dot is too small, and the interaction of the things, it's so hard to see that you can interact. I think he needs to make it bigger at least. The dot. Okay. You need to come here. See, the dot only becomes like this, meaning it's hard. You can miss something. So make it a little bit bigger. If you enter, he will not let you out. So if you want to read, you press again left mouse button to skip, then you press right mouse button to close. To interact with the doors, left mouse to open, of course. You have the flashlight, F for the flashlight. And when you want to open a door that needs a key, right mouse button and you open the door. It's like that. In case you have difficulty with that. If the candle goes out, you will die. So you see 3 candles. So we need these. You see it's hard to see the dot to interact. And you need to put in here. Make me see. So we have here papers for this box. Okay, but they are random. They are never in the same place. Things change from the place. So this second page, every 7th day they walk the narrow forest path to the wooden church. It stood among ancient oaks, as if nature itself protected this holy place. His great-grandfather had built it, wishing to provide his descendant with a sanctuary for prayer, far from worldly distraction. Father Paul, a pious priest with silver in his beard, knew each parishioner by name. He preached out faithfulness and humility, reminding his flock of the importance of purity of soul. The community prayed together, shared joys, burdens, and support one another in faith. So this second page, this we need to open, control to crouch. First page, the old house stood a dense woods, far from the bustle of the city, a place his father had once called a den of sin and temptation. Here among the towering trees, life was simple and righteous. This house had witnessed much. Within its walls, people had lived and died, loved and forgiven. 4 generations of his family had left their mark here. He remembered his grandfather's stories about how his great-grandfather built this house to preserve faith and purity of soul. Now he and his wife were the guardians of this legacy. Pray for the continuation of the lineage. So I think there is no other paper. It's only 2 that you see. Because then you need to come here and put a code that is 4. That is from the first page. That is, it says 4 and 7, and I need to put in here. What is the other number? 9, because you don't see, where is the last page? On the painting. In here. There it is. Yet in his heart there was a sorrow he couldn't share not, even with Father Paul. 9 years had passed since their wedding, but the house remained silent, untouched by a child's laughter. Each time you watch the children playing around the church after mass is art hatched. You long for... Oh! It's only showing that one candle is out. That you have to see. You long for a hero to carry on his lineage. With every prayer he pleaded for a miracle, but the silence that followed grew deeper with each passing day. So I didn't pick up this. My mistake. And then you put... Door is open. Okay. So in here... you need to put in here a disc. You need to find. You have a safe, and you have in here ahead the chaos starts to brew behind the order you once knew. So you know that you need to put a pass. I will show. I'm not gonna read this because it's a lot. So, but first let's open that socket. I think it's like that. That is called because you need. You need to find a screwdriver. Nothing. Nothing. It's in here. You can run, of course, in shift. So left mouse, right mouse button. He opens. There is a key. The key is for here. You open this. In here, activate this. Opens this drawer and you have half of the record you can put. Now, for the save the combination, the code 40 is in here, then it has an arrow saying that is 60, meaning that then after it's always for the right, you understand? So 60 is the other number that is in here, you go for the right, the only one is in here, that's a 10. Continuing for you search and you find in here 70. There is a 7 and a 0, so 70. So you come here, but you need to pay attention to this. Ahead the chaos starts from brew behind the order you once knew. So showing that this order that is showing is not correct. You need to do from down up. So down up. So you start. How it was is left first. So it's left is for D, right? Yes. So you start 40, 60. No, I'm wrong. Oh man. 40. I'm making mistake. 40, 60. 10 and then is 70. Didn't work. I'm not stopping. 40. Oh man. 40, 60, 10, and then 70. There we go. The other records. Because I stopped in there because I was thinking the number. Then you play it. The door says make me dance. That means that he wants the records. And he opens for the next door and it ends. Very far played them, I hope you enjoyed, but this is just the beginning. Add the game to your stream so you don't miss the release. And that is the monster that appears when the 3 candles go out. The monster appears to scare you and you start from 0 again. You start outside the house. I don't know if in the full game it's gonna be like that or not, but I think it's gonna be always you need to start from 0 because it's an escape room, right? I think there is no checkpoints. So, but it's like that. You can say it's easy. Let me only lower here the volume. Didn't even do nothing, the volume. But like you see that the volume didn't even work. But like in the beginning when them came out, on the safe didn't have those arrows. You need to knew like what to do, what was the order. But they added that to people to see how it will should start. But the problem is you need always to read what is in the wall. But overall it can be good if you like escape room or games with puzzle, if you like that. Because if you aren't like, I don't like a lot of games with puzzles, it's gonna be hard for you, because escape room games are always hard, because there is puzzles that you need to think. But it can be good, but there are certain things that needs to be fixed. Like I say, the dot needs to be a bit bigger, and when you are aiming for the things, need to be bigger too. Like that, the play don't miss nothing. Then nothing else. Settings, of course. The settings need to save since the my menu, but it's only that the developer needs to fix, nothing else. But yeah, if you want to play the demo, you can download already on Steam. It's already available, the demo. And if you like it, don't forget to wishlist the game, because it helps the developer, and like that you know when the game comes out. So yeah, see you guys on next demo.